It is finally here. The Echoes of Oz event is now live in Raid Shadow Legends, and we've got our first split fusion event for the Cowardly Lion. I'm no coward though. Let's tackle this beast. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen of the tribe, and welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video with me, your ball boy scribe. How the devil are we all doing? What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Now, before we begin, of course, we do want to talk a little bit about the legendary and epic characters that brand new accounts can unlock for absolutely free by signing up with my QR code or the link in the description below. First of all, make sure you sign out of your Plarium Play account. Use my QR code or click the link in the description and sign up with a brand new email account. Brand new players that finish that prologue are going to be gifted a free Stultus Dragonbane with the dope armor. This guy is a fantastic legendary unit that will be able to support and carry you through all of the early game, basically getting rid of all of the issues that you will face within campaigns as well as early clan bosses and dungeons. This guy will be in your inbox for absolutely free as soon as you have finished that prologue. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, when you hit level 10 on your account, you are going to be getting the Stag Knight. This guy is freaking great. Let me tell you a little bit of something about Stag Knight. This guy is really useful at decreasing the enemy in terms of decreased speed, decreased defense, decreased attack debuffs, but also increasing your accuracy. This guy is very useful in every single dungeon, certainly useful in arena, and certainly useful in clan bosses. Now, next up, don't go into the clan. Next up, when you hit level 20, ladies and gentlemen, you will be getting your next epic unit, the support unit Ugo. This champion over here is your survivability, your bread and butter. He is able to grant you AoE revives with his A3 ability, which is enhanced further by his passive, which means when he is the last unit alive, he's going to get an increased speed buff as well as block damage buff to basically prevent him from dying, so he can follow it up with that A3 and revive all of his units with 50% hit points and 50% turn meter. He's also able to place Leech debuff on the enemy, helping you keep your allies alive on his basic, and he can decrease defense and place a block buffs debuff on the opponents very, very easily. A great champion to be had, to be sure. Finally, we will be getting, at level 30, another epic unit, this time Farakin the Fat. This gentleman can put out both poisons as well as burns, and certainly brings the pain, a useful addition to anybody's team. Now finally, I want to remind people, do not forget about the promo codes that you can enter. These will only be valid for the first 48 hours of playing Raid Shadow Legends, and I highly recommend you use the code SUPERVICTORY, because it is a victory that is both good and super. That will grant you the legendary unit Pelops the Victor. This guy is a phenomenal tank, able to put out additional shields for your allies, as well as being able to put HP burnout, able to petrify, able to steal buffs, able to stun, able to decrease attack. Just a genuine great guy. He's kind of that person at the party that every bloke wants to be. So that would be the best start to your accounts, ladies and gentlemen. Now, next up, what do we want to talk about? Well, the Dorothy Chase is now officially live. So if you log in for the next 7 days, or any 7 days over between now and the end of November, you will be progressing along this path. You want to try and log in as much as possible, because at day 7, you will get yourself a free 6-star Dorothy Gale 5-star Dorothy Gale over here. And then if you continue to log, you're going to start getting her perfect soul, right? 14 days in total will get you that, and it will enter into phase 2. And then if you do these decidedly easy daily quests, you will eventually get all the way up to a 5-star perfect soul, as well as getting a new avatar and some additional rewards, gears, primal shards. I want the primal shards. Okay, so who is first on our list? Well, our first fragment fusion, it's not really a fragment fusion, it's a mixed fusion event, is for the Cowardly Lion. This guy is looking dope, with the first outside of Dorothy of these legendary units that is coming for this collab with the Wizard of Oz, or the Echoes of Oz. We have got this individual over here, Antigone Manslayer. Antigone, this is where the word antagonist comes from. You know, you've got a protagonist, and that's your hero of a story, and then you've got antagonist, which comes from the Greek Antigone, which is the opposite of the protagonist. It's the enemy, the villain of the show, as it were. Antigone Manslaughter. There's actually a Greek tragic play called Antigone. I think it follows on from Oedipus, as in Oedipus Rex. Why am I talking to you about Greek literature? Who knows? I just thought it was interesting. So, you can get Antigone either from Void Shards, good luck with that, ladies and gentlemen, or the more easy way of getting her unlocked is via the tournaments. As you can see right now, we have got tournaments that will grant you Antigone. Right now, we've got the Dragon Tournament. Hunt for artifacts in the Dragon's Lair to win incredible rewards. Need to get 2,250 of those points, and it looks like it's all going to be tied to the artifacts. So those of you that don't know, particularly with these Dragon dungeons and stuff like that, you want to be able to go into battle, into dungeon, head over to your Dragon's Lair, and just farm stage 20. Realistically speaking, you can farm any of these stages with the affinity that is most easiest for your team comp, whatever one gets it done quickly. Just look at the energy cost. 20 is the sweet spot because it will give you 5-star gear or 6-star gear as opposed to stage 19, which is 4 to 6, but the energy is still 16 per node, right? When you go to 21 and beyond, yes, you do get slightly better loot, but it is costing you an additional 2 energy per sim attempt. So 20 is the sweet spot. You just want to go ahead, put this... I've got multi-background battle in progress. Put on super raids, chuck it on in the background, and come back when you have finished. That's not the only thing that right now that gives us Antigone. We do also have this gear enhancement event that is also currently live for the next 3 days, and that down here will give us additional Antigone Manslayer shards, which is what we are going to need if we are looking to go ahead and finish off this. As you can see, this is a split fusion event, so we need to get 100 shards of Antigone, but we need to do it 4 times, which is, you know, hashtag quick maths, 400 shards. It looks like each event for Antigone is going to give 25 shards. That might change. 25 here in the Dragon Tournament. Let's just have a look, see if it's... Have we got any others upcoming right now? Ooh, I'll take this. Thank you so kindly. Give me that stuff. And then events. I'm assuming this is going to be 25 again. Yep, 25 again there. And I think we've got another Gear Hunters event down here, but I can't actually see it. So I'm assuming that we are basically going to get, what, 4, 8, 16 events for Antigone? Now, you might get lucky and pull it with Void Shards. I would not rely on it, especially when you're like me and you have 2 Void Shards in your entire inventory. That is not going to butter any biscuits, I fear. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we will have additional events. Let's go ahead and check out and see what's going on with the Cowardly Lion. So here is the Cowardly Lion Fusion Calendar. This is basically what we are going to expect over here. You can see that here we are straight away on Wednesday the 19th. We've got the 25 with the gear enhancements 25. Everything seems to be 25. So the only difference is you could essentially, if you are very lucky, during the champion chase that's starting on Friday, if you get into a really easy bracket for your tournament, you could earn an additional 50 fragments there, and then an additional 50 in the summon rush if you just so happen to have boatloads of sacred shards, I guess, to just drop fat stacks inside of the summoning portal. However, outside of that, let me move my face just a minute so you guys can see a little bit clearer. Outside of that, the tournaments themselves are giving 200, the events are giving 200. So this means that if you do not earn any of the additional fragments that are going to be dropping from the Champion Chase tournament that starts on Friday, or the Summon Rush tournament that starts on the Friday the 28th, you are basically going to have to do every single flipping event in this calendar. Basically, you can't afford to skip a single one, so if you miss one, you're missing the entire Cowardly Lion unlock, which would be a damn shame, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so let's actually just take a quick look-see over here and see what have we actually got coming up. Right now, we've got the Dragon Tournament, Gear Enhancement event. Tomorrow, we've got the Gear Hunters event. It's a shame that the Gear Hunters event wasn't here and the Enhancement event was there, but hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. You could, theoretically, just not spend anything on the Gear Enhancement event just now, wait for the Gear Hunters event, pair it in with the Dragon's Tournament, and then you can get everything. You can basically triple dip as you're going along here, right? Then on Friday, we've obviously got the Champion Chase Tournament. Now, that's not just the summoning, right? That's going to be any champions that you happen to get, so you definitely want to try and save any fusions that you've got available or any unlocks. So for example, Galaxy of Heroes. For example, if you have any fusions that you can do at the moment, you might want to save them, build up perhaps for Broadmoor, Rising Relic Keeper, any of these, save these up and boom, 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 get them unlocked on Friday when we get that event go live, ladies and gentlemen, because that will really help you in that champion chase. After that, what have we got? Saturday, you got the Fire Knight tournament. Treat that the same as the Dragon tournament. Go in at stage 20 if you can. Champion training event. My least favorite training event in the whole world. Gotta be honest, absolutely despise it. But hey, if you've got any valuable legendary units, maybe that you want to take to 6 stars, save it until Saturday so that you can, use all your food, get them up to 6 stars, take them up to 60, hopefully, and go from there. Now, there's a lot that you can do with before you before you rank up your units. Make sure that your low star units, you at least level them up a little bit to get a little bit of extra leveling up there. That will help you and will go a long way in a champion training event. But save all of your potions right now, all of your brews, your XP brews, save them all. Then we've got on Sunday, we've got the Classic Arena Takedown. Nothing more to that than just spamming the crap out of Classic Arena. Monday, Gear Enhancement Event 2. So another Gear Enhancement event. So we're going to need, 40 million silver at the very least. And then there's, that's a Hunter's event. That's okay. There's another Gear Enhancement event here. Yeah, you're going to need about 60 million silver over the course of the next 2 weeks, basically. It's a lot going on, baby. You're going to have to farm a lot. You know what I'm saying? Then we've got Gear Hunters event. That's okay. Ice Golem, fine. Spider, Classic Arena Takedown, Champion Training. So there's 2 Champion Training events during this period. Looks like the second one is a little bit longer. But that's kind of it, guys. Summon Rush. Just 1 Summon Rush and 1 Champion Chase. So you won't need loads and loads, but it's pretty hard to establish without seeing, what the point thresholds are going to be for this. The main takeaway here is you cannot afford to miss any of the outside tournament rewards, shards for the Cowardly Lion over the next 2 weeks. Otherwise, you are going to miss out on the reward itself. I feel like this team looks like it's going to be quite a powerful team, offensively speaking. So you probably don't want to miss out on the Cowardly Lion, but hey, let me know how you get on in the comment section down below, and I will see you all in the very next video. Peace out, and big love.